Hey guys, welcome to Quizzytime. And today is our Wednesday edition, and the next one will be on Friday. Just a reminder anyone who wants a spot on Friday, just reach out to me in some way. Email is down there. And hello, Saurabh. So today we have an interesting quiz on smoke and mirrors. Today is Smoke and Mirrors Day. So we're going to have a quiz on magicians. And to join me is Shweta. Hey, Shweta.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, Soham is in the comments. And this is Nishant. Yes,
Hey,
hey Denshant, looking all ready for the quiz. And we have Simona joining us whenever she reaches home, apparently. Okay. I love such professionalism, but she'll be back. She'll come back. But in the meanwhile, we'll start with Shweta and Nishant. The quiz operates in the same way as it usually does. The points don't matter. And each of you gets to ask me as many questions as they like to arrive at the answer. All right. Without any further ado, Shweta, are you ready for your first question?
Yep.
Okay. By the way, do you like magicians? Like, do you like magic shows and stuff?
When I was a kid, yes, I liked them. Now I'm too old for them, no?
Nothing
Now
like
I
that.
should be taking somebody else's kids to the show.
No, 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 no. Okay, but let's try to ask you this question. The word magicians come from magic. Which language does the word magic come from?
Latin?
Latin. No. Nishant, would you like to take a guess?
Greek.
Greek. Still no. Okay.
Uh, Isn't this a new, is this like a newer word? Because I thought this was like a very old
It is very
trick
old,
and
but there
profession.
Is it,
were more people than the Greeks and the
is it
Romans.
Sanskrit?
Good try, but no.
Um,
Magic.
what is the Egyptian language called?
Egyptian. We could go with hieroglyphics. No, it's not.
That is the
Not.
script. What is the.
No, no, no. Even forget about Egypt. Forget.
I'm thinking of all ancient languages now. Where,
Think.
hmm, uh, which continent? Europe or non-Europe? इतना तो
Eurasia.
Eurasia.
Europe,
Turkish.
Asia. Which one?
Turkish.
Turkish. No. I'm gonna
But
look
close
from.
by, no, we are getting warmer.
Yes, yeah. Well, there are hardly any places left.
Hmm,
Where
Am
did
I
the
still
word
here?
mag?
My internet dipped hard.
Okay. We had the right answer from Saurabh. It's Persian.
Persian.
Okay. Tamil is not the right answer. Okay. I'm willing to give a bonus point if someone tells me what the word magus means. The word which did from which magic derives. Magus, it should be Annie.
Magus.
Like how J.K. Rowling wrote Annie Magus. Yes,
Hmm.
magus or magus. Which profession do you think it will be connected to? Because it's actually beyond magic. The word magus,
Yeah, I
magus.
was thinking of something connected to saints and miracles and something like
Actually,
that.
yes. So magus means priestly class. The priestly
Okay.
class was the magus. Okay. Now where is like teacher? Well, priestly class. So I guess it was the same thing then. Okay. Now we're coming to the next question. That is Nishant's question. Nishant, in Queensland, Australia, you can't own something unless you prove you're a magician. What is this thing that you can't own?
You can't own something unless you prove you're a magician. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a wand? A magician's wand? That's not. uh, wait. Hmm. Is it something you would like traditionally associate to a magician, like this object?
You could, but it is also something which everyone can own. But in Queensland, they can't unless they're a magician.
Okay. A magician's hat, something.
No, they have hats.
Oh,
And it
hats.
is not a mirror. Okay, because people in Queensland do know what they look like. No, not a mirror.
Hmm.
Something very
Any
commonly.
hints like okay, so
Uh,
you know how a magician carries his briefcase, right? Is it inside it?
I guess it would be
Would it be?
inside. A magician doesn't roam around carrying this object just like randomly. Um, cards. Cards. That's an interesting. No, they have
No.
casinos also.
I was thinking more rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit is actually the right answer.
Oh
Wow,
wow.
why? Sorry. That was my joke answer. Sorry, Nishant.
It is rabbit
I wouldn't have
because
guessed rabbit. Yeah.
um, the thing is, Soham says that Australians make fun of Queenslanders in the same way Americans make fun of Texans, and I can see why. Arpit Bansal says, "What's a test to show that you are indeed a magician?" Well, if you perform magic, I guess. But the reason Queensland doesn't allow it is because they think that the rabbits will multiply and destroy all the crops, which might have happened in the past. So the moment you get a rabbit, firstly, there's a lot of paperwork you have to fill out and prove you're a magician, and then you have to get it neutered. So that's the idea. Okay, now we're coming to Shweta's question. Um, Shweta, every year there is an award given to the best magician of the year. What's this award called?
PC Sarkar Award.
In India, maybe, but this is worldwide.
I'm pretty sure there is one, okay? But all right. All right. Abracadabra Award.
No.
Very random. Is it named after a famous magician? That's
Yes,
it.
it is. Yes, it is.
But I don't know any Western
You will,
magicians,
you
so
you will
pass.
know. You know. You will know this. You will know this if you think about it. But okay, since you passed, Nishant.
Is it Harry Houdini?
No, it is not Harry Houdini. It is
It's not
predating
Houdini.
Harry. It is predating Harry Houdini by a long, long time.
See, my guess is going to be Harry Potter Award. Okay, so
In fact, this word might have been used in Harry Potter's. It is a very famous name associated with magic in legend and fantasy. In
right. Uh,
come
I,
on,
Okay, so is it a real person?
that is debatable.
that is the thing. It's one of those names amongst those greatest wizards of all times in Harry Potter, but I can't get the name. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I thought this would be an easy one.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is. It's
Merlin. It's a Merlin Awards.
Merlin. Yeah.
Merlin. Okay. And Arpit Bansal says you should watch the Netflix series on Merlin.
Okay.
Okay. Now we come to Nishant's question. There is a certain world leader, you could say, who is also a magician and gained entry into the exclusive club of magicians by performing the cups and balls trick. Who is this world leader?
Current world leader?
Yeah, but the world leader might be taken a little loosely. Okay, by that I would include royalty.
Okay.
So he's a royal person.
Yes,
Is it King Charles?
yeah. Just
I
too
mean,
easy.
weirdo.
Yeah, Putin makes people disappear. I don't think. Oh God, y'all know this latest case? It was so horrible. This schoolgirl in Russia, in school, she drew like Russian rockets heading towards Ukraine and towards a family in Ukraine. The school teacher called up the government and they took the girl away from her father and they sentenced the father to 2 years in prison. So he's on the run and he's probably never going to see her again. I mean, it's bizarre. Okay, sorry, that was unnecessary. Uh, of course,
That was very real.
Soham knows one more world leader who makes
Oh
currency disappear.
yes, yes.
Okay,
That was a
that
very good trick.
Okay, Shweta, we're coming to your question. The 1989 Super Bowl halftime show featured the world's largest card trick performed by a magician who was impersonating Elvis. I want you to tell me this magician's name, and don't worry, you don't have to know it, you can reason it out. A magician impersonating Elvis.
And he did the biggest card trick.
That has
And
no relevance. That has no relevance. Magician
okay,
impersonating Elvis. What would his name be? Think of all the permutations.
Melvis.
Not Melvis. No.
Okay. Is it a play on Elvis's name? Like
Yes.
Elvis or Presley?
Oh, look who's here. Wow. Thanks for joining us, Simona.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, chill. Shweta's answering her question. Yeah, and it's not pelvis.
But is it a play on Elvis or is it a play on his last name?
It is a play on both. So yes,
On
the
both.
two name both the names are used. Now nothing. What would be magical in how could you transform one of those names into something magical? Magical.
Presto. I would go for
Yes,
Elvis Presto.
that is correct.
Wow, that
Elvis
was pure
Presto.
reasoning.
Exactly. Elvis Presto, correct. Okay, now Simona, since you're here, we will give you your question. Are you ready?
Yes.
It is a quiz on magicians. Okay. Now, magicians must take a magician's oath when they are signing up to be magicians. What is this oath that they take? What does it basically say?
I think like the doctors take a a
Yeah.
Hippocratic oath. I think magicians take a hypocrisy oath where they become hypocrites and they pretend to show you something, but then they basically distract you and make things disappear.
Okay. I think a lot of magicians want to kill you right now, but no, that is not the answer. And I can hear your cat. Get him on the.
There's one sitting next to me. There's one outside the door, and that's my foster lonely child asking for attention because he can hear that I've entered the house. So yeah,
Get the
it's a
get the
pussy
one
delight.
sitting next to you. One next to you.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Hi, Bob.
Anyone else wants to attempt this? What oath do
Is it
magicians take?
to not reveal the secrets? Like the famous singer
Oh,
magician never reveals the secrets. Is it something like
perfectly right. That's Nishant's. The answer is perfectly right. Never to reveal secrets to non-magicians. Okay, and the kitty has arrived.
Hello.
oh
Notice,
shit, there's a cat.
notice the boob touching. All boy pussies love boobs.
Okay, that was yes, interesting.
That's just
Uh,
adding to your nature knowledge. Maybe one day Kajol will do a quiz on pussies, and that will be. And which part of the human anatomy do male cats find themselves attracted? And this will be the answer, and you will win because
You
you'll know
know,
it.
maybe Simona, that name would be deceiving and she would be talking about different pussies, but we will still ace it.
Human anatomy will be involved either way.
right. Okay, coming back to this quiz, magicians. Nishant, yes, Nishant. That's Nishant's question. Okay, Nishant, you like sports?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which sportsman was also a really good magician? Famous sportsman and really good magician got complimented by David Copperfield.
Okay. Um, Americans. I'm okay. I'm gonna guess. Is it basketball?
No,
It's not. Okay, I shouldn't have
it's
guessed
a it's
that.
a
Is
it's
it
it's
an
a it's a solo sport. It's a solo sport. Like you
Tiger
compete with
Woods?
what?
Tiger Woods.
No, not Tiger Woods.
Okay, that was my guess.
But that was a
Any.
nice guess. Imagine if he could make the golf ball disappear.
I mean, he
Yes.
was doing that for quite a while. And yeah.
One way or the other. Solo sport, कितने solo sports हैं?
Okay, Simona.
Are we
Yes.
very broad in the
Yeah.
spectrum of sport?
Wait.
if the was a sport golf, like is that the
No.
solo sport we're talking about? Oh shit!
No.
Because otherwise I would have said O.J. Simpson and he made the bloody glove disappear. But solo.
O.J. Simpson wasn't a golfer, right?
Yeah, he
No,
was.
oh, I thought he. I just
Football.
randomly added some shit there. Okay. Can you tell us a solo sport? Yeah, this I've been in the sun for too long today.
Yes.
What is the
So
solo
solo
sport?
sports are including indoor sports or only
Okay.
outdoor
Now,
sports?
wait. He's a magician, so that he uses his hands, and in the sport, he also uses his hands.
Hello, Mr. Magician. Okay. Solo sport, that makes it very difficult.
Agassi, no. I didn't know Agassi was a
How is
magician.
tennis?
Can this,
Tennis is not a. Depends on what
yeah,
kind
like,
of
can the
tennis
Okay,
you're
sport
okay,
playing.
no.
only be
Right,
played
okay,
solo?
by solo sport, I meant there is an opponent. It's not a team sport.
No, obviously.
Huh.
Obviously, but like, can the
Ah,
sport only be
thank
played
you.
solo?
Sorry?
Like, tennis, you can play solo, you can play doubles, right? Is it
No,
one
you
of
can't
these
play
sports?
doubles.
Hmm.
You can't
You
play
can't play doubles
doubles.
in the sport, right?
No.
That's, yeah. It's not golf. Solo वाले और क्या sports होता है?
Is
हाँ
it
मैं भी वही
boxing?
सोची.
What?
Is it boxing?
Yes.
Is it Muhammad
Oh.
Ali?
Yes, it is.
Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. All right. I know the whole song, by the way, but I won't sing it today. Only
All
on
right.
request
All
and with
right.
GK.
Muhammad Ali is right, and he earned David Copperfield's praise in 2012. Okay. Now there is some one second. Who's where did it was Nishant's question? Now
Nishant,
I'm so Shweta's question. Shweta's question. Okay. Um, there's a magician called the Amazing Randy. Okay. I'm so glad I don't
Okay.
want to spell this on Twitter. The Amazing Randy. The magician who debunks supernatural claims has stated that upon his death, I want to be cremated and I want my ashes blown in so and so's eyes. Whose eyes does he want his ashes blown in?
Someone called Dandy.
No. Okay. So now this
Okay.
this guy this guy is in charge of debunking supernatural claims. So obviously there's a
Hmm.
magician who he doesn't like who claims to be supernatural.
I don't know. Frankenstein. Not a magician.
Eh?
I want whatever Shweta
Who is?
smoking.
Nothing. I'm just high normally.
Yes. Yeah, can see that.
Um,
I don't
Which
even have a
magician?
nice question.
This is a relatively modern magician who claimed that he could really do magic, and a lot of people have tried to prove he's a fake. He
I
has a
don't.
trick. He has a trick with spoons.
okay.
How modern is he?
Okay.
Like,
He was
फिर
born in 1946.
अरे ये तो बिल्कुल मॉडर्न नहीं है.
Hey,
No,
excuse me, he's still alive. He's
Hella
still alive.
old.
He's 80.
He's
This is PC
76.
Sarkar.
This guy claimed that he could attract metal to himself. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible. Yuri Geller. It is Yuri
No
Geller.
idea.
No bells ringing. Okay. Right. Why can't I hide this? Hide. Ah.
Hmm.
Now we're coming to Simona's question. Okay. There was a magician called John Mulholland, and he was hired by an organization to
Okay.
teach them sleight of hand to put pills into drinks. Which organization would this be?
The Bro Club, how to roofie girls who you can't chat up.
Actually, it's a little more dangerous than the Bro Club.
Oh shit. Illuminati. Scientology, School of Church of
No,
Scientology.
no.
Is that? Can you give me a
Is
hint?
this a government organization?
That is your hint,
What is
Simona.
wrong with my internet?
CIA.
Yes, the CIA is correct.
This
Uh,
guy's nasty. Okay.
Very nasty.
Okay. And this guy's name was what? Mulholland? First name?
just 1 second. John Mulholland.
John Mulholland. Okay. And he taught them how
And
to flip, basically how to,
he
oh my God,
he he wrote an
how to
instruction
drug
manual.
people.
Yeah, and apparently it was written in a book, and the CIA has written a forward to the book. Someone in the CIA saying that this technique was never used.
Right. And we
All
believe it.
right, we believe it. We believe it. Why would they lie? Okay, Nishant, magicians are the is the only industry, perhaps a creative industry, which does not come under intellectual property rights. So, in fact, any magician's trick can be stolen from him, and he can't do anything about it. But they have managed quite fine without the IPR. How do they discourage copying and stealing?
How to message? Okay. A, by not revealing their secrets. So that's the first
No,
answer.
no, no, no. Magicians
Uh,
teach each other their secrets. They
okay,
have
so
that thing.
even after that, guess it.
I think it's a rule. I don't know exactly, but when you someone teaches you their secret, you owe them a certain amount of money whenever you perform the trick. Or there is some royalty rule. But beyond that, how do they discourage people from just flicking? You know.
I have no idea.
Okay. Soham thinks they put a spell on the robbers. Anyone else wants to guess?
Do they not show the whole trick? I mean, do they not show all the niceties of the trick? Or
No. No, people have to show their tricks on stage, and magicians may be able to figure out how it is done watching the trick. The class is classified as pantomime act and cannot be copied. Case law by Teller from Penn and Teller. Now, I don't know about this because looked this up on the net and it said that it does not come under the IPR. Maybe this is new. I don't know. But they have managed for centuries without it. So, what do they use in place of an IPR? Yes, Simona?
So they attach their name to the trick. So then that whoever uses the trick has to use that name, like, like
No.
Kajol's whatever or Nishant's whatever. No.
No, no. Because the person who's stealing it is stealing it. Okay. They shun the person who steals. Okay. The magicians community is very, very, you have to be on good terms with magicians. Otherwise, you don't get gigs and they will blacklist you. So they shun people who steal or who steal uh, tricks.
yeah, that's working very well.
Well, it is working to a certain degree, at least in the big ones. Okay. Now, Shweta, your chance. During World War II, the magician Jasper Maskelyne, that's Maskelyne, hid a very big geographical location from the Germans. Which geographical location did he hide with his magic tricks?
Why would he hide it from the Germans? As in,
So that they couldn't bomb it.
Could you repeat the question? I missed everything. My internet dipped.
Why? Okay, on internet. During World War II,
Yeah.
magician Jasper Maskelyne hid a very big geographical location from the Germans because he was working with the Allied forces, and he hid it from them so they could not bomb it. What is this geographical location?
was this location in the UK or outside the UK?
Outside the UK.
Outside the UK. Mm,
Stalingrad? No.
mm.
Is it the thing
This
where they? Acha, whose question is this? Huh?
It is Shweta's question.
But is it the Vatican?
No, it's not the Vatican. It's a very strategic um, sea route.
Oh, it's the
Simona?
Suez Canal.
Yes, it is the Suez Canal. Correct, correct, correct. He hit the Suez Canal and the Alexandra harbor. And he did it by building another harbor, which from the air would look like Alexandra in the night. Okay, he built with buildings and lights and all that. He built it about miles away, and he had this cone of mirrors which he used, large cone of mirrors which he used, a spinning cone of mirrors on the Suez Canal, which generated a 9 mile light beam, like a sphere of light of 9 miles. So he managed to confuse the bombers. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Simona's question. Actually, wait. Have we reached the last question? The last question. Everyone can attempt it. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. Okay. In the 18th, about 1880 or so, there was a magician who went by the name Chung Ling Su. Okay, Chung Ling Su, who was performing in all across the world, and he did a trick called it's called a biting of the bullet. Okay, basically it's a very famous trick in magic when the magician stands and his intern fires upon him, and the magician catches the bullet in his teeth. It is a trick which has injured and killed a certain number of magicians, but it is regarded as one of the most famous and most difficult tricks to master. So Chung Ling Su had another magician who he hated called Ching Ling Fu. Okay. So now Ching Ling Fu also did this trick. And stop laughing, Nishant. Stop laughing. This is
Yeah, because Nishant's
a,
whole screen shakes when he's laughing. So it's like a global warming effect.
okay. Now Ching Ling just I need to concentrate. I'll start mixing up the names. Okay. Now basically
Tingling Fu, the magician.
no, Ching Ling Fu was a famous magician, and Chung Ling Fu was coming up, and he wanted to defeat Ching Ling Fu. Okay, so he decided to do this trick. And Chung Ling Fu only spoke Chinese, and if he had to communicate with the crowd, his wife Sui Sin used to translate for him. Okay, so now they come to the Nishant is just a racist at heart. Okay, now they come to the okay, this was 1880. They like Chinese magicians. Okay, now basically this trick works because the bullet trick works because the magician asks the audience to come up and mark a bullet. Okay, and then he palms the bullet at that time only. Okay, so he already has it in his hand, and then his intern points the gun at him, and it is rigged in such a way that the gunpowder ignites without touching the bullet. Only on this night, when he was proving that he was better than Ching Ling Fu, he managed. Okay, so what happened is that the gunpowder, a little bit of it ignited the bullet, and the bullet hit him. Okay, and when the bullet hit him, he shouted out, "Oh my God, something has happened," which was very interesting because he had never spoken in any language besides Chinese. I need you to tell me why. Um, why he never spoke English to that point. What was so interesting about his sudden use of English? Was it the bullet? Did it? I mean, when you're dying, do you speak English? What was the mystery behind
And where was all of
Chung?
this happening? This was happening in China.
No, no, no. This happened in London.
हाँ ठीक है.
So maybe Chung and Ching were the same person.
No,
One
they
was
were
English version, one was Chinese version.
no.
Okay, I'm craving Chinese food right now because I haven't had lunch. I think he
Same. Even
pretended
I'm gonna
to
order
be
a Changling Fu.
So
Chung Fun, but without the bullet. So I think he concealed the fact that he knew English because it made him appear more exotic, and also so that his wife gets to perform on stage and be the translator. And when the
Oh, that
bullet
was
hit
sweet.
him, he just was like, Wah! He just blurted it out.
No. What
No.
else?
Oh my God, something has happened.
What happened?
No, that's the line he said, right?
Huh? Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Kajal totally forgot what is this. Yeah. Oh my God, something has happened. It's a very curious turn of phrase. Nishant, you
No,
have
Is the
no
phrase itself
suggestions?
significant?
no,
Yeah,
it's
is the
not.
phrase
No,
okay?
The
no,
phrase
no, no,
itself is
no,
not
no,
Should
no.
significant.
we focus on his wife? Was she the main act or was her voiceover the main act?
No. It is all about him. Okay.
Where did he get
So,
shot?
in his lung.
Ouch. Yeah, why English?
Okay. We've got the answer in the comments. Basically, he was not Chinese. He was an American. Okay.
Ha, and I'm the
Uh,
racist.
okay. His name. His name was William Ellsworth Robinson, and he decided to invent Chungling Su because he saw that Chingling Fu was getting so much importance, and because they liked exotic Chinese magicians, so he shaved off his hair, he wore it in a queue, and
I was
he.
close.
She was up. Let me tell you about Su Suin, his
But
wife
how
Su
so was
Suin.
he did he look Chinese? Like when you say he was American, William, whatever, did he look Chinese like the eyes and the
Yeah,
mouth
like a
as in
monolith.
He used to perform under completely white that makeup. He used to
oh
paint his
geisha style?
face. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, tell us
Geisha
about
is
his
the
wife,
wrong
please.
is the wrong.
Sorry,
Uh,
wrong term. I
we're
can't. I
just
might as well say
we're a
Oriental.
collective racist. Let's just admit it.
Yes,
Okay, we're
yes. I might as well
terrible.
say Oriental right now and get even worse into shit. Please tell us about his wife.
His wife wasn't Chinese either. Her name was Olive Path, and
Sorry, olive what? Oil.
Olive Path, Path,
Okay,
and he
that's
wasn't really married to her. He was married to someone else.
Haila.
Okay, yes, this was the story of Chung Ling Fu. Yes.
No, the other guy.
No,
Changling Fu was
stop it,
the
stop it,
actor
stop it,
Chinese.
stop it. Wait.
Chingling.
Chung
Chingling
Ling.
Su,
Ching
na?
Ling
Yeah.
Su and Chung Ling Fu. Even I
No,
got them right.
no. Wait.
No.
This was Chung Ling Su, and that
Sue.
opponent of
Chin.
his was Ching Ling Fu.
Chingling Fu.
Okay,
Fine.
are we all sorted now?
Ching Fu
Yes.
Chung Su.
And anyone who gets it wrong, Fu and sue you.
Yes. Okay, we're wrapping the quiz for today. Thank you guys. Y'all have been
Yay.
amazing, and
Thank
we
you
will
so
see
much. Sorry
everyone
for being
at.
late.
No worries. Next quiz is at Friday 4 p.m. Bye bye.
Bye.